Hi, preschool friends. I hope you're doing great today. Let's start with our Hello Neighbor song. Hello, neighbor. How do you do? I'm so happy to see you. Greet your neighbor. Boogie on down. Give a high five and turn around. All right, it's another great sunny thumbs up day for me. I hope it is for you too. Let's go ahead and get our marker and our boards to sign our name in. I'm going to write my name using the lines. I'm gonna make it a challenge today. Let's see if you can use the lines on your board to write your name. Remember, tall letters go in between the solid blue and red lines. Short letters stay below the dotted line to the solid red line. Some letters have a tail that'll go below the red line. Let's see what we can do here. Here's my Miss Stephanie. Tall letter, short letter with a dot, a couple more short letters. M-I-S-S, Miss. Here's my first name, Stephanie. I have a tall S because it's capital. S-T-E-P-H-A-N-I-E. Look at that. My tall letters are tall, my short letters are short, and my letters with the tail come below the line. Miss Stephanie is my name. Please write your name and work on that. I am going to write our pattern while you finish up your name. Our pattern today will be with numbers. Let's see if we can figure out this pattern. All right, here we go. Here's our pattern. Let's see. What number is this? Number 7. How about this number? 5. All right, so now we know we have a 7. It repeats. And a 5. And there it's repeating again. 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. What would come next in our pattern? Another 7. And then the number 5. There's our pattern. 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. And it keeps going on and on and on for our pattern. Awesome brain work today, friends. Awesome, awesome. So we've been working, we've been working on some planting our grass seeds, and I'll show you those in just a little bit. But before we do that, I want to know, why do we need plants? Why do we have plants? Are plants useful? If you need to pause this video for a moment, talk to your grown-up about why you think plants are useful. I'm going to read a book with you. When you are ready. Oh no. Let's see if I can find the screen to share. So if you need to pause it now. All right, I hope you had a moment to talk to your grown-up about why you think plants are useful. All right, because I'm going to read this book that's going to give us some more information about why plants are useful. I'm going to move my picture up here so you can see all the pages in the book. All right, here we go. This says, how do plants help us? Maybe you've already talked about a few things with your grown-up. Maybe you have some ideas in your head. Let's explore some other reasons how plants help us. We'll get to know some of these words throughout the story. Okay. So what is a plant? If you remember a long time ago on Zoom with me, Miss Stephanie, we talked about living things and what they were. What is a living thing? Well, living things grow and they change. Living things need air to breathe, water to drink, and sunlight. This big bright sun you see in the picture here. So plants are living things, so they need air, water, and sunlight too. Most plants have three main parts. All right, so the first part is these big things here hanging off. These big things here, and there's a large one here. These are the leaves. Most plants have leaves. Leaves, these big flat pieces, leaves. Then what holds the plant up? You might already know this here. What holds the plant up? This piece is over here too. This is the stem. The stem holds the plants up. So most plants have stems, leaves, and another part that most plants have, you can see down here, these white scraggly things in the soil. They're roots, and you can see the roots over here on this plant too. Plants can grow in soil or water. So in the dirt or in a lake or in a pond. Interesting. Okay, plants are the only living things that can make their own food. And they do so by using sunlight to make food from the air that it breathes and water that it gets from its roots. That word that we use to call it when plants make their own food using sunlight is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Plants make food in their leaves. Oh, look at it. That's why leaves are so important. But did you know plants also give us food to eat? Look at these big, juicy, delicious apples down here. It's making me hungry. We eat many kinds of plants. Did you know our bread comes from a plant called grains? Yeah, they use grains to make bread. Fruits and vegetables also come from plants. Ooh, what's your favorite fruit? Do you like blueberries, apples, bananas, raspberries? How about your favorite vegetable? Do you like carrots? I do. Green beans, peas, lots of delicious vegetables. Many animals also eat plants. They eat the leaves, the roots, the stems, the flowers, and seeds of plants. Wow, they eat every part of the plant, it looks like. Some animals even eat the nectar out of the flower. It's a sweet liquid they find. Oh, let me go back. You can see the squirrel over here eating the seeds right here off of this plant. Yummy for the squirrel. All right, so when plants make food, they also clean the air we breathe. Wow. So plants make us food and they clean the air. Ooh. They change the bad stuff that we breathe out, or carbon dioxide. They change that carbon dioxide into oxygen, which is the air we breathe. So when we breathe in, our body takes in all that yummy oxygen and breathes out all the yucky carbon dioxide. Then the plants take in the carbon dioxide and give us clean, fresh oxygen to breathe. Too much carbon dioxide is harmful. Forests, you can see all these trees here. Forests are places with lots and lots of trees, and they make lots of oxygen. They clean the air around the earth. What else can we get from plants? Look at what's being built here. Looks like a house. And it's being built out of wood. Wood comes from trees. And we use trees to build our homes. We also might have some furniture around our house made from wood. My desk is made out of wood. My chairs at home are made out of wood. We also have paper that's made from trees or wood. crazy. What about the pencil? Pencils are made from wood. Some book covers are made out of wood. It's crazy how much you look around your house and see what is made out of wood. And animals also make their homes in trees. Birds, squirrels, and monkeys live in the trees. Many animals use logs of trees to build their homes. You can see these baby foxes that built their home in this log that had fallen on the ground. That keeps them safe. You can grow plants at your home. Planting trees will give you cleaner air, and a vegetable garden will give you fresh food. And flower gardens can bring you lots of beautiful butterflies to your home. Look around your home and see what kind of plants you have. Maybe you're growing something inside. Maybe you have some trees or shrubs or grass outside. Do you have any flowers growing around your home? Maybe. I bet you didn't realize how many plants you have around you. All right, look at this. We are done with the game, or done with the book. Now I have just a few questions to ask. Let's see. See if we can get these. We're going to start these questions. What do plants need to live? This says plants need to be in a dark, quiet place. True or not true? We'll find out. Let's see. Plants can only live outside. Can they only live outside? Only live outside. Well, I don't know. Plants only need water to live? Or plants need sunlight, water, and air to live? I think you got that one. Sunlight, water, and air. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We got a flag and it's lit up green. Awesome. All right, let's see. Which of these answers is not a part of a plant? Parts of the plants. Let's see. We have roots, soil, leaves, and stem. Which one is not a part of the plant? Roots. Is that a part of a plant or not? Soil. Is that part of a plant or not? About leaves. Is that a part of a plant or not? Stem. Is that a part of a plant or not? I think you said soil, because plants go in the soil, but it's not part of it. Let's see if that's right. There we go. There's our flag. We got it. Last one. Which of these answers is something that plants do not give us? Let's see. Do plants give us wood or not? Yeah, they give us wood, so that's not the right answer. Did plants give us oxygen or not? They do give us oxygen. They give us that clean air to breathe, which is the oxygen we breathe in the air. All right, let's see. Do plants give us fruits and vegetables? Yeah, remember we were talking about all the yummy food we can eat? Do plants give us water? Aha, that was a flag for you. Let's find out if that's what our answer was. Water. There it is. Awesome work, friends. 100%. We are all done. We learned a lot about plants. So the last thing I have for you today is to share what we did with our plants. So I had this setting up in our window. Oh, look at here. Remember, this is the bottle that had water and it was in the sun. Look what happened after 1 week. Look at how tall that is after 1 week. Let's look at my numbers here. Let's look closely. So my grass, some of it grew all the way up to here. You see it in there. Let's count. Here's the number. Here was 0. That's where we started. It grew 1, 2. Some of it grew almost up to that 3. So we were close to the 3 with our grass. Look at that. Fancy that. Our grass got real tall in just a short time. 1 week. Our grass grew tall. So what about our other bottles? Let's find out. So this one had the sunlight and water. But we had a couple other bottles to look at. Here we go. So this one had, I put it out in the sun, but I forgot to give it water. Did any of that grass grow in there? No, this one's still at 0. No sun, or it was in the sun, but it had no water. All right, what about this last one? I gave this one water, but I left it on the desk behind me. No windows there. So it did start to grow, but not a whole lot. Oh man. Now you see how important it is for plants to get water and sunlight. This one didn't even start to grow yet. And this one started to grow, but very, very little. Well, I'm going to put that in on our chart here. Our chart over here. Let me see if I can adjust my computer so that you can see our chart a lot better. All right, here we go. Well, our chart right here. So I went ahead and marked our bottle that has the blue cap that also has the sun and water. It grew all the way up almost to that number 3. So I drew a dot after 1 week up to the number 3. All right. So up to the number 3. So our line went from 0 after 1 day all the way up here almost to 3 after 1 week. All right, and then the red line here had sunlight, but I forgot to add the water to it when I planted it, and it didn't grow at all, so it's staying down here at 0. Oh, and I tipped it over a little bit. And then the brown cap here, it grew a very tiny bit, almost up to that number 1 here. Almost up to that number 1. You can kind of see in there, but that's it. So after 1 week, this one has the brown lid. After 1 week, it only grew up to here. Look at the difference when we added water and sunlight. Water, no sunlight, no water, but I did put it out in the sun. Look at that. That's amazing, the differences you see. All right, so your job is to now go and look at your bottle that you planted. Did you put enough water in it and give it a nice sunny place to live? Maybe you forgot to put water in it when you sealed it and it didn't grow yet. It's okay, it's not too late. You can go ahead and open it up and put some water in there and see what happens. Maybe you forgot to put it up in a window, but you watered it and it looks like this one. It's okay. Let's track it in our journals and find out what happened. So get your journal out and put in there what it looks like. So here were our predictions. You put in your prediction. I want you to go to 1 week and draw what it actually looks like and put in the number of how tall it got after 1 week. How tall did yours grow? Then tomorrow we'll make our prediction for next week. So today you just have to fill out the one, what it looks like today after 1 week. All right, friends, thank you.